The Fortunate Isles, or Isles of the Blessed, were semi-legendary islands in the Atlantic Ocean, variously treated as a simple geographical location and as a winterless earthly paradise inhabited by the heroes of Greek mythology. The related idea of Brasil and other islands in Celtic mythology are sometimes conflated with the Greek sense of islands in the western Mediterranean, Sicily, the Aeolian Islands, the Aegadian Islands, or other smaller islands of Sicily. Later on, the islands were said to lie in the Western Ocean near the encircling River Oceanus, Madeira, Canary Islands, Azores, Cape Verde, Bermuda and Lesser Antilles have sometimes been cited as possible matches. Legend. According to Greek mythology, the islands were reserved for those who had chosen to be reincarnated thrice, and managed to be judged as especially pure enough to gain entrance to the Elysian fields all 3 times. A feature of the Fortunate Islands is the connection with the god Cronus. The cult of Cronus had spread and connected to Sicily, in particular in the area near Agrigento where it was revered, and in some areas associated with the cult of the Phoenician god Baal. Accounts. Flavius Philostratus's Life of Apollonius of Tyana says, and they also say that the islands of the Blessed are to be fixed by the limits of Libya where they rise towards the uninhabited promontory. Quote, in this geography, Libya was considered to extend westwards through Mauritania, as far as the mouth of the river Salix, some 900 stadia, and beyond the point a further distance which no one can compute, because when you have passed this river, Libya is a desert which no longer supports a population. Plutarch, who refers to the Fortunate Isles several times in his writings, locates them firmly in the Atlantic in his Vita of Sertorius. Sertorius, when struggling against a chaotic civil war in the closing years of the Roman Republic, had tidings from mariners of certain islands a few days' sail from Hispania. It was for these men that Sertorius learned facts so beguiling that he made it his life's ambition to find the islands and retire there. Pliny the Elder's Natural History adds to the obligate description that they abound in fruit and birds of every kind, the unexpected detail. These islands, however, are greatly annoyed by the putrefying bodies of monsters, which are constantly thrown up by the sea. Ptolemy used these islands as the reference for the measurement of geographical longitude, and they continued to play the role of defining the prime meridian through the Middle Ages. Modern geography names these islands as Macaronesia. Lucio Russo in L. America Dimendicator puts forward the bold hypothesis that the Fortunate Isles were actually the Lesser Antilles, and that Hippocus knew the longitude with remarkable precision. For fantasy author J.R.R. Tolkien, those islands and other mythical islands such as Avalon, Atlantis, etc., used to exist as a separate continent in the West Valona, but drifted out into space as the Earth became spherical, in order to prevent mortals from reaching it. They were inhabited by the Valar and several elvish nations.